Hey guys, it's me, ThatFancyFilmGuy, and today I'm going to be doing a comic review on the Batman Chronicles, Volume 1. But there are more volumes, but I'm not going to do it on all of them because that would be ridiculous. So yeah, let's move on. Well, first I want to show you the cover. Back, okay. Alright, so let's move on. Okay, the cover is pretty interesting, I think. Up here at the top it says, let's see if you guys can see that a little bit better. DC Comics presents every Batman story in exact chronological order. And here it says Batman Chronicles Volume 1. And if you notice, it has panels from, the inside, in between the letters and stuff. On the side, you got the Batman emblem. Let's see if you guys can see that. There we go. Batman emblem says the Batman Chronicles, and it's got Batman Volume 1, DC Comics. Up here at the top, you have, Batman, Robin beating up someone. That's Batman beating up someone. And then you got Batman, and it says Batman there, obviously. You got Batman here, Robin, Hugo Strange, Joker, and Bruce Wayne. And then you got the DC Comics. Their barcode, I'm pretty sure that's required for everything. Then you got more of the panels. Some words and stuff here that tells you about Batman Chronicles and Batman and stuff. And at the bottom it says, featuring the fabulous first appearances of Batman, Robin, the Joker, Dr. Hugo Strange, and more. Okay, kind of thick, but you'd brush through it pretty fast. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, so in this, there's no full direct story like in a graphic novel, because it contains Detective Comics number 27, the first appearance of Batman, that was released in 1939, through that'd be Detective Comics number 38, which was April of 1940. And in this one, it's got the first appearance of Robin, if I'm not mistaken. So introducing Robin, the Boy Wonder. And then you got Batman number 1, who in Batman number 1, you first see the Joker. Well, first you see his origin, which is also in Detective Comics number 33. So you got the first appearance of the Joker. You got Professor Hugo Strange and the Monsters, which he also plays earlier in this. His first appearance wasn't in Batman number 1. It was in a different one. Then you got the Cat, which is Catwoman. And here you've got the Joker Returns. Now, in the Joker Returns, he was actually scheduled to die. So he's got a knife in him. And he was scheduled to die, but an editor, I forget his name, convinced them not to kill him off. And that's how, the Joker is Batman's greatest enemy now. Well, one of them anyhow. They're all pretty great. Golden rules for Robin's regulars. It's like a group of good people, I guess. So he's also Batman, meaning Bruce Wayne, also has a fiance in this, which I really didn't know that until I read it. And yeah, I'll try to find a picture of her in here somewhere. Well, I'll tell you when I come across one. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the story. It goes through all these different stories of Batman. Oh yeah, here. That's not his fiance. My bad. His fiance is right there. That's his fiance. Maybe. I think that is. Yeah, it is. She's right there. Yeah, that's his fiance. And, it's pretty good stories to it. It's really good for people who like the older stuff. And for diehard Batman fans. Because if you like the older stuff, this is really good. If you're a diehard Batman fan, then it's also pretty good. If you like both, it's fantastic. Yeah, that's about it for the story, really. Oh yeah, never mind. And in the first one, he punches this guy into this pit of acid, and he doesn't even care. He's just like a fitting end for his kind. Like, really? Batman we know today in The Dark Knight, he hit the Joker off the building and then saved him. But in this, he would have just knocked him off and let him fall to the ground. You know, so all sorts of different kind of stuff comes in, you know. Alright, so let's move on. Art for this is really, really good, actually, I think. That's because I'm kind of into the older stuff, you know. Because, like, I think it just kind of, you know, may not be as clean, but yeah, it's not bad. I actually like it. Other people might not. Nothing much about the story except in some of them, Batman's suit kind of changes. Not like throughout the comic, but like one comic, he's got one suit and another one a different time. If you look here, he's got kind of bluish to it, and when you look way back to, well, you know, the beginning, it's pretty much just, there's a little bit of blue, but not a whole lot, you know. And in the first one, his ears are like really small, if you guys can see that. In other ones, his like ear horns or whatever are actually pretty big. Not like too big, but you know, see, they're kind of bigger there. But you know, it's pretty cool in this. Hugo Strange, he looks like a freak. Because if I'm not mistaken, that's not hair, that's just kind of his big lumpy head. Which Hugo Strange is like obsessed with Batman or something. He's also in the new Batman Arkham City game. I'm sorry, Arkham Asylum. But it's like the game sequel to Batman Arkham Asylum. He's in it. Saw a preview for it the other day. It was pretty cool. But yeah, that's pretty much about it about the art. The Joker, he doesn't smile as much as he should. Or as much as he does, actually. Like, he'll be smiling because he's like happier about something. But, you know, he's not like the Joker is today. And this, he actually wants to kill Batman, so yeah. That pretty much concludes the art. It's not bad, but yeah. Sorry. Yeah, that's about it for the art. So that's a neat, awesome picture there. Let's move on. Okay, my opinion for the Batman Chronicles. It's The Batman Chronicles, because he was originally called the Batman, not just Batman. See, oh, look, and here it says, see if you guys can read that a bit better. No, you really can't. Featuring this issue, the amazing and the unique adventures of the Batman. I really like this because it has a reprint of the original comics, you know, and I've been looking around for Detective Comics number 27, and even some of the reprints are really expensive, but I got this at Amazon for like $15. So it's pretty cheap. So not only do you get the reprint of his first appearance, but you get the first appearance of the Joker, Catwoman, Hugo Strange, Robin, and all those other good people. So they were 10 cents, you know. And you can actually tell the difference between a reprint and the original, because the original, like somewhere at the bottom, it extended out a little bit more, and you saw the word Bob for Bob Kane, and there was another smokestack right there. I forget which one it is, but in one of them, they forgot to put the 10 cents. See how you like see some of them and they're all like 10 cents or whatever. Yeah, one of them, here it was, right there, no 10 cents. I'm not sure if that was a mistake or not, or just it didn't print out right or whatever. But yeah, I really like this because the Joker, you know, he actually wanted to kill Batman, which he went from, you know, wanting to kill him to start playing games with him until he died. And then in the Dark Knight, he just doesn't want to kill him at all because he's too much fun. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. If I had to rate this, I'd probably rate it, I don't know, probably between a 4 and a 5 out of 5. Well, I'd probably give it a 4 because in one of them, this guy's like, he can turn into a werewolf, and like he can like manipulate people through their minds or whatever, and Batman, you know, creates a silver bullet and is like, the only way to kill a vampire is with a silver bullet, which just doesn't make any sense because that's a werewolf. And they kind of call him both a werewolf and a vampire, and it's kind of confusing. So that's the only reason why I'd give it a 4, you know. And some of the lines are kind of obvious, but that's the way the older stuff is, so I'd give it a 4 out of 5. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this comic review of the Batman Chronicles Volume 1. So if you're now thinking of buying this, give it thumbs up the video, favorite it and that stuff. If you're not, then don't press the dislike button, you know. This review couldn't have been that bad. But alright, I'll talk to you guys later.